my god, I almost unlocked the entire skull thing in one game. If I had dropped 3 more kills, I think. All right, so I was up until like about 3 o'clock. Well, I finished the Uzi around like 2 o'clock or some shit like that. And then I was laying in bed and I'm talking with Alexis and I was like, I have no idea whenever I'm gonna get up for this whole thing. I don't know when the patch is gonna come out, if it's even gonna come out. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna come out in the morning. I don't know if it's gonna come out in the afternoon. And then as soon as I was talking about that shit, within like the next like 10 minutes or so, I get the tweet from Infinity Ward saying, here are the patch notes. New update is available now. And I got super excited about the whole thing and yikes. They changed the pictures for all of these. That makes things look different, even though it's all the same. I can't remember what I was gonna do. Hey, just want to thank you guys real quick for all the new subs yesterday. I appreciate that. Can't imagine being a YouTuber waking up every day just staring at these numbers going up and down and going, oh shit, things are dropping about 10%. I'm gonna fucking die. Right, so Infinity Ward ended up putting out a new update for today, and here's the thing. I don't know if they had really been hyping it up, but to me, I was just kind of looking forward to another update. You know what I mean? It didn't need to be something huge. Obviously, I would definitely be excited if it was something huge, but the developers over the past, you know, week or so or whatever, I think the last update besides the hotfix on the 19th was like what? On the 11th. So it's been 11 days. I was just waiting for any kind of update. You know what I mean? Like some adjustments, maybe some buffs and nerfs to certain weapons. I don't really know which weapon should be buffed and nerfed at this time. I mean, the 725 was the very, very obvious one, so I haven't gotten to the ARs or anything like that, so I don't know. Footsteps, adjusted volume and sound type played for crouch, walk, and walking while aiming down sights. Okay. I think footsteps have been pretty okay now, but before I go further, apparently looking at this, I'm looking at this, but also on Infinity Ward has accidentally left an internal note in the BattleNet version of the new update's patch notes, and the internal note claims that footstep changes is a, quote, hot topic in the community, and this is not the change that they were hoping to see. Accidental? I mean, did we all really think that they didn't hear us or some shit? We've been known that they hear us. It's either whether or not they just want to listen or not. I'm sure a lot of these different things have priorities, okay? This game is so broken that they definitely cannot fix this all in just one fell swoop. I'm positive about that. But this update, I mean, let's just read it some more, okay? So footsteps, and then you guys fucked up with leaving this weirdly worded thing that people are definitely gonna run away with, that are gonna say that you guys know exactly what the problems are, but you tell us to go fuck ourselves instead. I don't necessarily believe you guys are thinking like that. It's just, I feel like there are things in the game that have a priority that need to be fixed, and you guys are deciding based on that. Now, whether it's correct or not, I mean, you know, whatever. I mean, I guess that's up to you guys. I'm not in the developer's head. I don't want to say anything too mean. Fix an issue where selected kill streaks would revert to the previous selection mid-match. Fix where players using the shield turret kill streak could see through smoke at certain angles. Fix for players losing HUD elements after hacking an enemy claymore in certain scenarios. It's not a buff? I thought that Joe or one of the developers said something about, they replied to someone mentioning they're still getting destroyed by Claymore. One of the developers replied to it, said, fix coming soon. Now, I don't know if that necessarily means, like, the Claymores aren't supposed to be killing you, or if you're supposed to buff EOD, or did something to the Claymore. I don't know. So many things are breaking in this game that are just, like, weird and underlyingly broken. Things that you can't see with just a glance. So I'm assuming they're trying to fix all of these things and then do that. I don't know. It's weird because the last updates felt like they were doing more than this, and this was supposed to be like a big update. A lot of people were thinking that this big update right here was supposed to be that giant overhaul that we had heard about. Now, here's the thing though. With that internal note being left, I can almost guarantee that there's probably an internal note meant for most of the changes that they've made. And they just forgot to remove that one. So I'm wondering what the other ones are. So, I mean, they're very clearly aware of what the issues are. Now it's defining whether or not the issue is a priority or if they even see it as an issue to begin with. That's the problem that we're gonna end up running into here. Some weird and pointless effects for the voice chat. I mean, listen, man, ain't nobody gonna be using the voice chat if they're just gonna quit the fucking game altogether. I'm not gonna stop playing the game, but all I'm saying is it's just too deep now. I'm in Damascus. Weapons. Fix for a white placeholder box appearing when leveling up a weapon and unlocking new attachments. That should actually go under general. When I go under the weapons tab, I'm expecting to see buffs, nerfs, and certain bug fixes for actual weapons, not things just pertaining to weapons. Added descriptions to all optics that have a scope glint. That could be under general as well. Fixed an issue where the P90 and FFS ring sight would create a scope glint. And thermal scopes are now able to see through smoke grenades. Throw on a sniping class, throw on thermal or whatever, and we'll see. But I've heard that this doesn't even work. As far as a weapon goes, I don't even know if that counts as a weapon change, but okay. That to me seems like a bug from the beginning. There's no way that you designed it so thermal doesn't see through smoke. It has always worked like that. And Spec Ops, no one gives a fuck. I mean, you guys added new shit to Spec Ops, and for all of you guys that play Spec Ops out there that cared so much before the game came out, okay? I'm glad that you guys got stuff. I hope you're happy with it. Basically, other than that, they added gun game. Nothing has changed. There's realism mosh pit, but I ain't fucking with realism. Oh yeah, and okay, so they finally, this was a bug here that they didn't mention for some reason in the patch notes. This is the shit that I'm talking about. There are little changes and stuff like that that just aren't mentioned, and this has always been an issue with Call of Duty games where things feel like they change, or you find out that they have changed and nothing was noted whatsoever. And then we proceed to test it and prove the shit. So before on my AX50, I couldn't do anything with this ammunition box right here. It said that there was something new that I had unlocked, but there was nothing there. It was just a 7-round mag. Now we have a 9-round mag that I guess as a bug has always been there. It just wasn't displayed or selectable. So that's why it was sitting there just saying that there was a new item, but I couldn't select it because it literally just did not exist in the menu. It wasn't displayed in the menu. So now we got it. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being over dramatic, but the patch notes just seem really, really underwhelming. I keep trying my best to understand the devs' positions and just understanding what they have to go through in order to actually make all this shit work. Absolutely am trying my best to understand that stuff, but past that point, man, I can't help but tell you I'm fucking disappointed. Okay, I can see, okay, the smoke is there, and now the smoke is gone. I was playing Shoot House last night before this update came out, and I guess some of the pros are using this strat where they literally just smoke a flag and just jump on top of it, and there's really nothing that the other team can do other than try to engage. Since there was no thermals to try to counter the shit, it was ridiculous. So people were cheesing super hard. Since a lot of the players in pubs aren't playing by like CDL rules, and they're like just seeing all the pros play a certain way, they're calling kill streaks on top of the smokes and shit like that, so you can't see into the smoke. You can't clear people off of it because if you get close, you get blown the fuck up. I'm just trying to get a kill through smokes, man. You think I couldn't see ya? All right, no, thermal works. I don't know what people are talking about where thermal's like bugged or something. It works. A lot of challenges and stuff like that were fixed. Like a lot of bugs were fixed, but apparently it had created new bugs as well. Like I think the laser sights on some of the weapons, like the P90 and some of the other SMGs is actually like broken. It's displaying like laser instead of coming out like the designated laser area where it's supposed to. It's like coming off the side of the gun and like sticking out and just floating in mid. It's weird shit. I don't know if it looks like that to other people or if it's just like a first person thing. I don't know. Can people see the glint on a thermal scope? I'm gonna assume you can. That would just be stupid. I think I'm gonna try to do gun game. They added gun game to it, so a new game mode. That's cool. Match seems to have slowed down a bit. I think people stopped coming to my corner. There we go. I'm back. Is that an Odin with a sniper scope on it? What the fuck? The cool thing is I had actually used most of these guns already, so run in and engage. They're fucking terrified. They just want to sit in their corners and wait. Cowards.
Almost done. One more to go.
Oh! Wait, what? Did I not win? Did I have to kill him with the throwing knife and not the knife itself? Or was it supposed to go up to 8? I don't know. I got to play the game. Pop this guy. This was some... Boop. Yeah, that wasn't fun at all. I never want to play that shit again in my life. That's exactly why I didn't touch free-for-all, man. All right, anyway, yeah, that's the update. Kind of disappointing, man. It really is. And the next update is, if that actual overhaul is coming, they were hyping this up to be like a big update, but maybe there's a difference between, you know, the big update and this overhaul thing. After all, the overhaul was just a, you know, a rumor or whatever. Maybe it's never coming. I don't fucking know. They're clearly aware of the actual issues. It's more so like their vision versus what we want the game to be, and then like we can't even agree with each other because people want to just be like, you know, pat them on the back and be like, you pursue that vision no matter how fucking shit it is. So it's kind of, I don't know, man. Hashtag COD partner, dude.